Hello everyone. In this video I am going to tell you how to work with dates in Python. You will find the concepts and the code given in this video to be very useful in many programs. Before going ahead with the video, please subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. In this video I shall tell you how to get the current date, how to calculate past and future dates, how to count the number of days between two given dates, and how to find the day name for a given date. The datetime module in Python contains two classes, date and time delta. The date class provides mechanism to handle dates, and time delta class provides mechanism to handle difference between dates. The attributes or data members of date class are year, month and day. The methods or the functions of date class are today to get the current date, date to create any specific date, and weekday to get the weekday number of given date. It returns 0 for Monday, 1 for Tuesday and so on. The attributes of time delta class are days, seconds and microseconds. Time delta class contains only one method named time delta. Let us now see some Python code for handling dates. I shall discuss this code in parts. The first line imports date and time delta classes from datetime module. In the next statement, today method of date object creates a date object representing today's date, and this object is assigned to the variable today. In the function date before and after, this statement creates a time delta object with days equal to 20 and assigns this object to the variable diff. Now diff represents a difference of 20 days. This statement calculates today minus diff, that is a date 20 days before today. This date is assigned to the variable d1. This statement calculates a date 20 days ahead from today and assigns it to the variable d2. These statements display the three dates: today, 20 days before today and 20 days after today. Now let us see the next function named dates. This statement creates a date object with values 20, 1 and 1 representing 1st January 2020. This date is stored in the variable d1. With this statement, d2 represents 31st December 2020. Now spent is calculated as the difference between today, that is a global variable which we created earlier, and day 1. As spent represents the difference between two dates, so it is automatically an object of time delta type. Left is a time delta object representing the difference between today's date and 31st December 2020. This statement prints today's date. This statement prints the days spent since the beginning of the year. This statement prints the days left after today till the end of the year. In the function calcage, a tuple day name is created to store day names of the week, that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and so on. Then date of birth is input from the user in the dd format. These parts of the date of birth are stored in the variables d, m and y respectively. Now the code tries to calculate a date object with given date. If the inputted date is invalid, the function call dateDmy will raise an exception and the function will terminate after giving a message. If the date is valid, age is calculated as the difference between today and the date of birth. The method weekday of date class returns the weekday number corresponding to the specified date object. With this statement, the weekday number corresponding to date of birth is stored in the variable weekday. This statement displays age in number of days. This statement displays weekday name corresponding to weekday, that is weekday name on the date of birth. Now we have to calculate date of birth in the current year. For that, day and month have to remain whatever the user entered, but year has to be the current year. This statement extracts the year part of the current year and stores it in the variable y1. This statement calculates DOB1 as the date of birth in the current year. This statement extracts weekday number from DOB1 and stores it in the variable weekday. Here the code compares current year's date of birth with today's date. If the date of birth is greater than today's date, it means that this year's date of birth is yet to come. In this case, the code displays the age in years and the corresponding weekday name. This part does the same if this year's birthday date has already passed. Here is the complete code with function calls. So this is one complete code which handles dates. Hope you like this video. If yes, don't forget to click the like button and share the video. Write in comments what other topics do you want me to cover. Bye bye.